So, am I audible clearly?
Yes, sir.
All right. So, as this paper is mainly contributed towards the, you know, means accounting for the managers, MMPC 004, and in which there are various blocks is been given. Under the five blocks is been bifurcated, or there is a accounting and some overviews are there. It is also some units is there under this block, and the block 2, block 3, block 4, and block 5, which is related with the financial statement analysis and the cost accounting and the application of the cost accounting. So uh, I can hear now. Oh, okay, okay. So if you have any questions, we will start means a kind of a discussion or a kind of a doubt clearing. Or if you don't have, then I'll go through with the means wherever the questions may arise, or for the examination purpose, how you are going to prepare yourself. So one by one, if you have it. So if you would like to ask a question, if you have some doubt in your queries, so then also you may ask. Queries from your end is started, and the windows are open. You may ask the question, or you may ask the topic if you are not able to understand, and if you are means not getting it properly, or otherwise I will try to make you understand some of the topics which is a relevant part of it. We'll try to discuss on it. So if you have any kind of a doubt, you may ask.
Which
Anyone?
subject today? I missed initial time. What
Okay,
subject we
no
are
worries.
discussing today?
All right, all right. Today's topic means the MMPC 004, and
Okay.
this is dedicated towards the manager accounting for the managers.
Okay, thank you, sir. Sir,
Okay,
in this
so
one, we are from engineering background and accounting is very new to us, some of us.
okay. Mhm.
So I'm reading the materials and I'm getting it, but it is not like after a week, if I'm reading again, it looks like new again.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
yeah,
Accounts is something like that. If you can't revise it, it will ultimately be a new one.
correct.
So
So,
since you
yes, I want to understand the journal entry and
okay,
the cash flow statement, the basic one, sir, and
the
how
basic.
to
Okay, okay.
like all the, I think we have four or five, no, like journal entry and balance sheet. Mainly, I want to understand the main basics of accounting, and when there is an entry of debit or credit, I want to understand how it is debit, how it is credit. Mainly these two basics I want to
Actually,
understand.
this paper is this is of MBA. All right.
Yes.
So, and this is the question which you are asking of related it is a part of the class 11th one, but doesn't matters. That's required a revision, as you it means admitted this one, that if you revise after 1 week, again it seems to be the new one.
Correct.
So for this purpose, the basic fundamental regarding whenever you go through with the financial statement, with the balance sheet, and various kinds of the nature of it, when you discuss about the profit and loss account, trading account, and all those things. So for this, there is a need for the fundamentals requirement. That is the types of accounts you get to know, the types of various of rules and regulations that you get to know. So first of all, you try to understand that what are the various fundamentals of it. So within that fundamental, there are three kinds of the accounts are there, and you just regularly revise it, since the examinations are very nearby yours. So you have to regularly revise it, because this will also be a skipped one. So the first one is kind of a personal account, then real account, then nominal account. So these are the things, and they are the fundamental, and they are the basics of general entry. Now, under this, this is the first one is the personal account, and under the personal account, so it's all related with the any one person. यानी कि आप जब बात करते हो कि किसी टाइप्स के अकाउंट्स की, यानी कि कैसे आप अकाउंट्स हाउ you are going to apply, and what are the various rules are there under types of various kinds of accounts. So जब आप personal account की बात करते हो, तो it is a first rule known as a debit is a receiver and credit is a giver. So now means a both portion when you discuss about it, under the personal account, it include a kind of a name, means any a person's name and a company's name or any other things. Add the word self reflect that it is the kind of a personal account. Now, under this, there is a debit is a receiver and credit is a giver. Now, debit and credit, they are the two part of it. Now, under the debit, you have to mention कि जो भी आपके डेबिट के सेक्शंस हैं, यानी कि उसमें जितने भी रिसीवर्स होते हैं या जो भी रिसीव करता है, that is known as a receiver. So first of all, you have to identify whether it is a what kind of a account. Yani it means that that is known to be as a personal account, real account, and nominal account. So if you are not able to understand the which type of account is this, like a personal account है, कि real account है, nominal account है. So before that, आपको मैं कुछ So suppose that there is something like as under nominal account. When I talk about the salary, when we discuss about the salary. So if I just ask you whether means you are the owner of the company and the salary is revenue for you or an expenditure for you, Vijay Lakshmi.
It's revenue, sir, for me.
Salary is a revenue for you.
I'm getting no because I'm getting that money, no.
No, you are the owner. You are the owner.
Yeah, and then it is expenditure. I'm
That's
giving
the
salary
expenditure.
to employees. It is
Exactly.
expenditure. Yes.
So that is the expenditure. It means that if you are the owner and that is the expenditure for you, just because whenever you frame the particular means types of account, cash flow statement or a balance sheet or a trading account, whatever you just frame, you just write over there on the top of the particular format that this is the XYZ Limited, Vijay Lakshmi Limited. Yani it is the owner's account or the firm's account. All right. So
Okay.
whenever you have mentioned this one, yani you have to think with the company's point of view, not with the other point of view.
Okay,
So
sir.
a salary is an expenditure for you. So a salary is supposed to be the one of the expense, and salary is known to be as a that is known to be as a expenditure, and this is the nominal account. A salary is a nominal account. Now the another phase, if you go through it, like whenever you think about you receive a rent, so that is the income or expenditure for you.
Receive rent from
Yeah.
the building I own. It is
Yeah.
revenue for me.
That is revenue for you. Yani it
Yeah.
means that this is also of a nominal nature. So this is of nominal nature, nominal. And now, first of all, it is clear what kind of a account. Yani kuch bhi agar yani whatever the things has been given, a kind of an event in this, you have to first of all identify which type of account is this. Any personal account, real account, or the nominal account. Now, out of this, where you have to decide whether it is a debit or it is a credit. Yani under the nominal account, it is again bifurcated into two parts. The first one is the expenses one. The another one would be known as a revenue one. So the debit is all contains of the expenses, and the credit is all expense or all contents of the means revenue, and it is known to be as a credit. So those who are people means I think so you are from the engineering background. I think the major of the student those who are here, they are not of the means same background. They must be of the commerce or the management one. So now let me tell you very clear. Now there are the final accounts. There is a unit is also been given. A block is the financial statement analysis. So under that, there is a trading and means not means a trading account and profit and loss account and balance sheet. They are the three important account kind of account is there. Now under these three account, the trading account and profit and loss account always be sure is always be a part of your nominal account, while the balance sheet contains the personal and real account. What does it mean? The personal and real account is a part of the balance sheet. Be always remember. And the nominal account is the part of trading and profit and loss account. You have to think about with the company's perspective. Now, it is very clear that the nominal account is supposed to be the debit is all expenses, while the credit is all gains. That is the income and gains. So when we ask, we discount receive. So discount receive is a part of the revenue, and we transfer it towards the profit and loss account under the credit side because we received something. So whenever it is something we received and we get the income is the part of it. Now, whenever it is something like as when we discuss about the expenditure, if we pay the rent of the particular building, so that is the expenditure for our follower. Now,
Yes.
whenever we find it that is the expenditure, we posted it on the debit side of the rent. So first of all, in every transaction, there is a two happenings are there. Yani two parties must be there. A single entry system is now been replaced with the double entry system. Accounts always follow double entry system. As you raise the question, so I'm not able to get the debit and the credit. So let me tell you very frankly, whenever you withdraw the 100 rupees amount from the ATM, what kind of message do you receive on your mobile phone? Could you please tell me?
Yeah, 100 rupees is debited from your account.
So now you can imagine what kind of messages they are showing, what kind of a debit they have written. It means that it said the 100 rupees is being debited from your account as you receive the income. But accounts are always framed on the firm name or a company name or an individual name. As you withdraw the amount of rupees, but your account is being debited, it means that that is being subtracted from the total amount which you have kept in your account. Now, whenever you deposit 1,000 rupees in your account, the immediate message which you receive from mobile phone, that is 1,000 rupees is being credited.
Credited.
That is the that has been added in your income. All right. So this is the nominal account,
Okay.
and there is a real account, and real account is always said to be a part of investment or assets. Always remember this, that a real account always supposed to be the part of assets or investment. And as I already told you, that a real account and personal account is always a part of the balance sheet. So under this, balance sheet contains government bonds, securities. Apart from this, it include building, machinery, land, and all those things. And they all are supposed to be the part of investment one. Yani supposed to be the part of real account.
Okay,
Now
thank you. I get the
about,
basic.
about the nominal account, as I told you, you can identify whether that is the income or the expenditure. That is the nominal account. So real account, what is known to be as a, it is the part of the assets, something which we have, or means under the personal account, the rest of the things means that is related with the your cash means or your personal account or something like that is supposed to be known as a personal account. Now whenever you bifurcate these things, now a thing that can be easily understand, that is the outstanding salary. Anyone out of this total class would like to know, do you know means outstanding salary is what kind of account? Anyone? Outstanding salary,
Sir,
what
will
kind
that
of,
be nominal account?
tell me, no, who would like to answer? Anyone else who would like to answer? Outstanding salary is what kind of account?
Nominal account and expensive.
Nominal account expense. Anyone else? Please, we have a two-way communication. Okay, because it won't be possible for me to have a a dictation something like for a longer duration. So kindly have a two-way communication from my side.
Sir, outstanding salary is personal account.
Please let me know how it could be. Please let me know, Shalu Singh.
Sir, is it sundry creditor or debtor? Like,
I'm just asking a simple one, that is outstanding salary. Don't don't cheat yourself. Means getting somewhere from where you are means trying to search. Just have a genuine with the logic of your answer. So let me tell you very clear. I always have a logic something, always, the total accounts is based on your logic, how it's going to be posted. Now, whenever we go towards, searching about the personal account, so always remember, whenever the nominal account is having a something prefix and suffix, I'm remembering this thing, reminding, means again speaking these things. That is, whenever a nominal account having prefix or suffix, something like, is always a part of personal account. So ये एक रूल है, आप इसको हमेशा याद रखिएगा, नॉमिनल अकाउंट के आगे या पीछे प्रीफिक्स एंड सफिक्स अगर कुछ भी लग जाता है, सो इट विल बी नोन एज अ पर्सनल अकाउंट. तो सैलरी इज द नॉमिनल अकाउंट. A salary is the nominal account. But when we discuss about outstanding salary, तो इसका क्या मतलब होता है? इसका मतलब ये होता है कि आउटस्टैंडिंग सैलरी किसी एक की सैलरी रुकती है. समवन इज देयर जिसकी आउटस्टैंडिंग इज देयर. आउटस्टैंडिंग एज यू ऑल नो यानी पेंडिंग है हमारी. As a salary is the nominal account, and whenever we try to have to make the payment, but somehow I'm not able to make the payment and it's still been pending, so we show any individual person, किसी एक सिंगल इंसान की होगी जिसकी सैलरी रुकी, क्योंकि पूरे ऑर्गेनाइजेशन की सैलरी इज नॉट मींस ये रुक नहीं सकते हम, किसी एक की रुकती है. आउटस्टैंडिंग रेंट है, तो किसी एक फर्म या किसी एक इंडिविजुअल की जहां पे होगी हम रेंट रोके हुए हैं यानी या रुकी हुई है. So there is a concept of outstanding, expenses, a kind of outstanding expenses. Now, when we discuss about outstanding, then there is a prepaid. There is a prepaid. So I think so. Most of you are from the this background, and you are able to understand what kind of a question we can maybe framed. So would like to know. Can anyone tell me, if you recharge a phone of rupees 100, what kind of journal entry are you going to pass? What kind of journal entry you are going to pass? So the kind of journal entry for recharging of rupees 100 on your mobile phone, जो प्रीपेड फोन हम जिसमें हम यूज करते हैं, अगर हम उसमें रिचार्ज कर रहे हैं 100 रुपए का, तो what journal entry you are going to pass? Anyone? Anyone who is in a position to answer this question?
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah,
Sir,
one by one.
Excuse me, sir. What is the meaning of general entry?
What is the meaning of journal entry?
Yes, sir.
All right. So this is the ultimate one. Whenever you make the entry from the vouchers, so vouchers are there. So with the help of vouchers, we make the journal entry. This is G, not G journal entry. This is journal entry. J. From the J you have to initiate. That is a journal entry. So we make the entry, and suppose that means out of the total entry, there is a two-way, means two portions are there. One is benefited and another one is losing. Or you may say that the one party is debited, another one is credited. यानी आप सपोज करिए, जैसे आपकी नॉर्मल एग्जांपल रखिए कि अगर कोई डेबिट है तो कोई क्रेडिट भी हो रहा है. इसका मतलब है कि इट मींस दैट कि अगर आप बैटरी, नॉर्मल सेल की बैटरी देखिए तो एक तरफ पॉजिटिव होता है, एक तरफ नेगेटिव होता है. तो सेम थिंग, समथिंग लाइक दैट, कि आप अगर कहीं ट्रेवल करते हो और ऑटो में 50 रुपीज अगर देते हो, तो दैट इज एक्सपेंडिचर फॉर यू, एंड द पर्सन हु इज गेटिंग इज इनकम फॉर हिम. तो
Yes, sir.
इनकम किसी के लिए आपकी एक्सपेंडिचर है, तो आपकी एक्सपेंडिचर होगी तो उसकी इनकम होगी, उसकी इनकम है तो आपकी एक्सपेंडिचर, आपकी इनकम उसकी एक्सपेंडिचर. So there is something like as a debit and a credit, a income for one for the income, another for the expenditure. तो journal entry is the mix of debit and credit. जैसे मैंने कहा कि आपकी लिए कोई 100 रुपए निकालो, विड्रॉ करो, तो आपके लिए नेगेटिव आएगा, आपके लिए आएगा कि भाई आपने एक्सपेंडिचर किया है या विड्रॉ किया, तो आप उसको फिर इनकम किसी के लिए बनेगा जिसके ऊपर भी आप पैसे खर्च करोगे.
Okay.
Anyone else who would like to answer?
Sir, recharge account debit to cash.
Recharge account debit to cash account. Very good. Anyone else who would like to answer? Anyone else who would like to answer? If you recharge the your account from rupees 100, could you please let me know the journal entry of recharging of a mobile phone by rupees 100? What kind of a journal entry you are going to pass? Anyone? Abhinandan Dikshit, Shalu Singh, Dharmendra would like to answer?
सर प्लीज आप चार ऑप्शंस देंगे तो इजियर होगा थोड़ा.
क्या देंगे?
Could you please give four options तो हमारे लिए थोड़ा
सर
इजी होगा.
एक्सपेंस या फिर कैश.
अच्छा सर,
Recharge
मतलब
account debit to cash.
recharge account debit to cash. Very good.
Cash.
Anyone else? Okay. Anyone else who would like to answer?
Sir, I knew that this 100 rupees is debited, but why they are saying debit to cash is not, I'm not able to get that. Like
Okay.
the entry should be written like cash, huh? Cash with
Okay.
debit 100
Let me
rupees.
tell you.
That's
Ha,
it,
ha,
yeah.
ha. We'll discuss. Anyone else who would like to answer? Just try. You have recharged your account with the rupees 100. So I think so. No one is going to, take a chance. And one person is there who is asking for the four option. I think so. We are not playing something like as a KBC. So that isn't possible for me to give you any kind of options. So, but as I told you about recharge, so recharge is not a kind of a account. You know, it would be journal entry would be passed as prepaid
Expense
expenses
only.
account, prepaid expense account debit to cash account. फिर से सुनिएगा, प्रीपेड एक्सपेंस अकाउंट डेबिट टू कैश अकाउंट. सो द प्रीपेड एक्सपेंस वुड बी जो भी आपने, क्योंकि मोबाइल रिचार्ज करो तो प्रीपेड करते हो आप, यानी जहां भी आप रिचार्ज करो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यू मेक द पेमेंट wherever you pay as known as a prepaid expense. और उसके बाद हम उसमें क्या करते हैं, डेबिट वॉट्स कम्स इन, क्रेडिट वॉट्स गोज आउट. तो क्या गोज आउट हो रहा है, जो भी आपने रियल अकाउंट का रूल आप जानते होगे, तो रियल अकाउंट का रूल क्या कहता है, ये कहता है आपका कि आपके इस रूल के बारे में बताता है कि ये जो रूल है उसमें एक सेकेंड. तो इस रूल में देर इज वन पोर्शन वेयर क्रेडिट वॉट्स कम्स इन, क्रेडिट वॉट्स गोज आउट. तो बाहर क्या जा रहा है, वो आपका जा रहा है आपका पैसा, यानी दैट इज अ कैश. सो व्हेनेवर इट्स गोइंग आउट इट विल बी अ क्रेडिटेड, अदरवाइज इट विल बी अ डेबिटेड. Now, these are the portion which I am trying to discuss with you people. और इस तरह की चीजें जब हम बार बार डिस्कस करते हैं और इस तरह चीजें हम आपके बीच में रखते हैं, तो आपके पास भी कई सारी ऐसी चीजें होंगी जिसके आपको एक एक करके चीजें समझ में आएंगी. सो देयर इज अ नीड फॉर इट दैट यू मस्ट रिवाइज ऑल दीज थिंग्स. और जब आप इसको रिवाइज करते हो, यू विल ट्राई टू नो एंड गेट टू नो कि हाउ दीज थिंग आर वर्किंग. Now, the another one, out of the means these syllabus means out of the syllabus which is given here, means a portion of the basics of the accounting, as I tried to let you understand about the basics of the accounting. Apart from this, if you have any kind of a doubt or a kind of interaction with the rest of the things, you may ask. If you would like to ask the question, means if you have some doubt with the any kind of a terminology, if you have any kind of a doubt or a problem particular any topics that you are not able to get at those things, anyone else who would like to
Sir,
ask the question?
I have a query regarding examination preparation, sir. Sir, can you suggest any important topics to prepare for the exams?
Okay.
Particular.
Anyone else who would like to ask the question? So the question which you have is already very important.
Okay, sir.
Anyone else who would like to ask the question? Apart from this, the important topics for the examination point of view. Okay, so I think so no one is interested to ask any kind of a question, so no worries. Let me share my screen if it is working. So are you getting? I mean, sir, can you see this?
Yes,
Anyone?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All
Yes, sir.
all right. All right. So this one is these are the blocks which you are going to means of preparing for this one MMPC 004.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is the accounting, and these are the means units has been given under block one, and this is the accounting overview. You can go through with it. All right. So preparation, a kind of an introduction is also been given. You have to go through with it. Preparation of books of account. Acha, you were asking about the some main portion, major portion. So from the numerical aspect, I can discuss with you people. Financial statement, the thing which I was trying to discuss. Take care. So now here it is. Now this is one which I am discussing here. It is okay, about the liquidity, solvency, and expenditure, receipts. Capital receipt, revenue receipts. So for the theory perspective, you have to go through with each and every one, okay, because it won't be possible for me to let you understand about the these and each and everything. So from numerical aspect we can discuss here. It has been given about trading account, the thing which I was discussing with you with the trading account and the final account. Here is the format is there. You have to first of all go through with the final one of the final account will be means a important aspect. From the important aspect, you have to prepare one final account question, a final account with the adjustment. You have to go through with it. Final account with the adjustment will be a important part of it.
Okay, sir.
Or how you are going to calculate these things has been also been given. Inventory valuation is there. Just a second. I was trying to, and income statement is there. One final account question is for this. There will be a one final account question with the state means question related to it. Income statement is there. Trading under profit and loss account. So this is the trading account, and here is the profit and loss account.
So your voice is breaking in between.
All right.
Sir, you're not audible, sir. Your voice is breaking, sir.
Just a minute. Just a minute. It might be possible due to. So, am I audible now, or still not?
Yes, sir, you're
Am I
audible.
audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
All right.
सुनाई
All
दे
right.
रहा है सर.
ओके ओके, थैंक यू सो मच. देखिए कई बार ऐसी चीजें हो जाती हैं जो हम मतलब कि नेट की वजह से हो जाता है, तो ट्राई टू कोऑपरेट. ठीक है, इट माइट बी पॉसिबल, देयर मे बी सम नेटवर्क कनेक्शंस. सो व्हाट आई वाज.
Sir, you're
Still
not.
not working, sir.
Sir, your connection is lost.
सो कई बार ऐसा होता है कि हमें लगता है कि हमारे क्वेश्चंस हमसे फ्रेम नहीं हो पाएंगे, या हम उस तरह के क्वेश्चंस को नहीं कर पा रहे हैं. तो एट दैट पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम देयर आल्सो इट्स कि आप उन सारी चीजों को एक बार गो थ्रू हो जाइए. यानी कहने का क्या मतलब है कि जब क्वेश्चंस आपके एक चीज की पूरा है कि आपने
We
सॉल्व
cannot get
करना है.
what you're trying to say. Actually, the voice is breaking all the time.
So whenever we try to find out a kind of a numerical question under the numerical aspect, so you have to go through with the various formula also. Are you getting it?
Yes,
Am I
sir.
audible?
So it's breaking in between,
No,
but
sir.
now you're
Not properly, sir.
Okay. So I'm trying to further some internet connection. No worries. So this is something which is a part of your numerical aspect, that is the balance sheet. You must go through with the format of a trading profit and loss account and the balance sheet, because that is the also important. So if you're not in a position to solve the question to your format, your items, you have to clearly mention, because it is a part of a step marking. और आपको वो सारी चीजें देखना पड़ेगा, वो सारी चीजें जो भी आपको दी हुई हैं उसमें स्टेप मार्किंग को ध्यान में रखते हुए आप क्वेश्चन को मत छोड़िएगा, ठीक है। और उसके साथ साथ जो भी ये सारे एस्पेक्ट मैं बता रहा हूँ, बैलेंस शीट कैसे लिखते हैं और कैसे उसको कवर करते हैं, उन सारी चीज को पढ़ लेना आप। दिस इज द डुअल एस्पेक्ट कॉन्सेप्ट व्हिच आई वाज ट्राइंग टू डिस्कस अबाउट द डबल एंट्री सिस्टम, दैट्स द सेम वन।
Sir, your screen is not visible, sir. Sorry.
It is not visible. Okay, just a minute. Just a second.
No problem, sir.
Hopefully it's visible.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Now
All
it
right.
is.
Thank you. So this is what the balance sheet you have to frame, and the balance sheet you have to design on your examination sheets. So from the trading and profit and loss account and the balance sheet is one of the mandatory question that is going to become, means mandatory, you may call it as the measure of the times they used to ask the question. So you prepare yourself for such a question. So current assets, current liability. So they may ask the question with related with the short notes also. So there are various question of the short notes also. They ask that write a short notes on current assets. So how you are going to write that nature of the current assets and how it behaves, the current assets behave, and what are the various example of it that you need to discuss in this portion. करंट एसेट्स के बारे में ये सारी जितनी चीजें दी हुई हैं, इन सारी चीजों को आप पढ़ लेना एक बार। current assets hai, fixed assets hai, and so these are the things from my side. And another one that we have discussed is that is accounting overview, is the financial statement preparation of final account for the companies. All right, so
Okay, sir.
for the preparation of the final account of the companies also you have to go through with it. All right,
Sir, by
just
final account, do you mean financial statement?
exactly final account, that only I would like to know. Just a minute, let me discuss something other one about preparation of the final account of a company. That the same one with the various adjustments there. This is the financial statement, you can see it. Financial statement is there, profit and loss account part 2, and the schedule is there. One question maybe a part of your examination from the financial statement analysis, with the 2 years figure, current year and the previous year, with the how you are going to calculate, you need to go through with it. And that is the balance sheet means you need to go through, but this one is the important one, means this portion, profit and loss statement, and the part of the third one, that is
Okay, sir.
you have to go through with it. Various illustration is also been given, and cash flow statement is one of the important aspect. So it depends upon the examiner and the particular person who is drafting the question paper. Generally major of the peoples, they used to ask the full-fledged question of the cash flow statement. But if you find means if you can find, so generally what they try to do, they ask the one portion of the particular cash flow statement, and it may be calculation of the cash flow statement of investing activity or the financing activity, that may be
Okay.
asked from your side. So they may ask either of the operating activities, or it may ask from the investing and the financing activity, or otherwise that you have to prepare. Apart from that, you must always make sure for any kind of an examination, for the upcoming of the examination, what you have to do, you have to go through with the each and every format. So you must always be prepared with your format. अपने जो फॉर्मेट का जो सेक्शन है उसको जरूर पूरी तरीके से रेडी रखिएगा, और पूरे पूरे जो फॉर्मेट है उसमें आप इन सारी चीजों को एक बार जरूर पढ़ लीजिएगा. सो दीज
Okay,
आर द
sir.
थिंग्स, आप इसको एक बार रेडी करना. ठीक है, उसको मैं एक बार बताऊंगा. नाउ let me tell you about what I'm trying to tell you about cash flow statement. Just a minute. That is the cash flow statement. Just give me a minute. Cash flow statement under this uh, profit and loss account that I was discussing with you people. With the adjustment of the final account, you have to go through with it. uh, these are the portion of the cash flow statement. You can easily see operating, investing, and the financing activity. And
Yes, sir.
generally they used to ask with the indirect method is there. You have to prepare, means you have to frame the cash flow statement with the indirect method. They may ask the question from this section, cash flow from operating
Okay.
activity, 6 marks question. So you must always be prepared for this. Either you have to prepare for the whole of the cash flow statement, otherwise you have to go through with the particular section only, yani operating activity, financing activity, or the other activities. सो आप इन सारी
Okay.
चीजों को जरूर पढ़ लीजिएगा. ठीक है, कैश फ्लो स्टेटमेंट इज इंपॉर्टेंट पोर्शन. आपके फाइनल अकाउंट इज वन ऑफ द इंपॉर्टेंट पोर्शन. You have to go through with this.
Okay, sir.
Now, otherwise, if we discuss about other sections, yani other blocks, so the cost accounting is being given, and the some activity based accounting and absorption and marginal costing. So, cost accounting point of view also you have to go through with it, as this is the this is not been a very precise form, very briefly they have explained. Otherwise, cost accounting one of the having a wide syllabus. So that we are trying to discuss. So it is something like as elements of various costs. So what you have to calculate from that point of view, I would like to answer total cost and cost sheet. One question will be there. It might be possible. They may ask the question from the cost sheet also. So please be prepared with the small question of 5 or 6 marks from the cost sheet. You have to prepare the cost sheet, and the
Okay, sir.
particular sections would be given. Means a particular portion may be given. So you have to answer those questions also. It might be related with the other portions. Now, what the things is further we are going to trying to discuss is related with the classification of the cost, and prepare the cost sheet. Means as far the numerical aspect is concerned, then there is a
Okay, sir.
absorption of the marginal costing is there. They might ask the question. Go through with the illustration. Never left these illustrations.
Okay,
They may
sir.
ask the question, and now marginal cost is also one of the part of it. So as given the various ABC analysis is one of the important portion. Take activity based
Costing.
the ABC analysis is there under the cost accounting. Activity based costing is there. Then EOQ is also one of the part of it. तो ये सारी जो इम्पोर्टेंट चीजें, ये सारी चीजों को यू मस्ट गो थ्रू विद इट. एक्टिविटी बेस्ड जो अकाउंटिंग मतलब कॉस्टिंग है, इसमें आपको हो सकता है कि आपको शॉर्ट नोट्स आ जाए. इट माइट बी पॉसिबल दे मे आस्क द क्वेश्चन राइट अ शॉर्ट नोट्स ऑन एबीसी एनालिसिस और एबीसी कॉस्टिंग. तो ये आपके फीचर्स यू हैव टू मेंशन इट, and developing how you are going to develop, and this is the ABC portion. And you may find out the difference also is the activity based accounting, and it means costing is there, and traditional based system is there. And why it is so important, you have to go through with the important points only. You just make the heading of these points and you just try to solve it. So some of the objectives is also been given as merits and demerits is also been given, and as the heading is already been maintained. So these are the portions from where the questions may arise. Now let me go through with the some other aspect. So this is something like as a activity based is also been completed. Each and everything is here. Now here is application of the cost accounting that we are going to discuss, and here it is the important section that might be asked the question. And just a minute, just a minute. So these are the cost volume CVPV PA at the cost volume profit analysis. And here it is. What is the CVP analysis? They may ask the question with on a theoretical aspect. They may ask the question. So you have to find out means on what basis they are calculating it. And here it is with the numerical aspect is also in marginal costing and the contribution. How you can have to find out these things. Okay. So try to yeah, you must go through with the page number. Let me tell you with the page number. It is being given page number 240, 241, 242. You must solve these questions. Okay, these are the very important. 240, 241, 242 important. Each one of you, please note down. Go through with the questions because the question may be a part of it. Profit volume ratio, profit volume analysis. They may ask the person. You have to calculate the contribution and the profit with all these. You have to only go through with it. So you must focus on things. Now here it is the variance analysis, and under this also
We had a question in assignment, sir, this time.
Sorry.
We had a question on this in our assignment this time. We had a question on
assignment.
Yes, we had one.
Okay, very good. That's on that only I was trying to tell you. So here it is one more portion. Let me tell you, and this is with the unit number 11. That is the variance analysis. So these are the important aspect, and how you are going to calculate it with the various method has been given. Now means with the various direct label variance is there. So they may ask the question from the one question must be there from the variance analysis. You have to go through with it. You try to go through with these questions how they are going to ask, and they have tried to explain these things.
Okay, sir.
Now one of the aspects from other point of view, they have a budgetary and budgetary control. Here it is something like as a budgetary control, and under this zero based budgeting, you must go through with the 10.8. We'll discuss further. And what is the budgetary control is there. You must go through with the. Let me tell you one portion which is really a relevant one, and it is something like as budget format is there. This doesn't seem to. You have to go through with the each and every point, but as you ask about the something which is relevant from the examination point of view, that only I'm trying to let you know. And these are the things that is I think so budgetary control or the zero based budgeting. Okay, so this is 10.8. Wherever you find 10.8, you must go through with the zero based budgeting. It might be possible they may ask you short notes on a zero based budgeting.
Okay, sir.
So you have to answer these things. Okay. Now Here it is zero based budgeting. Now financial statement analysis, ratio analysis. कुछ important चीज है ratio analysis को you must go through with it. Let me tell you about a ratio analysis. A comparative and common size statement is one of the important aspect. They must be asking the question which is related or part of it. So generally they ask about the comparative analysis. This is one of the question. Try to solve this example. Comparative
Okay, sir.
analysis, one of the very much important means I think so. If you have gone through with the last year's papers and all those things, it is supposed to be the one of the important task. Means comparative analysis, and there is a trend analysis which is also not so much from examination point of view. Now there is something which is um, about comparative common size and the ratio analysis. I think so units has not been mentioned. Wrong thing has been uploaded under the ratio analysis. They have uploaded something else, financial statement analysis also. That the same thing again we are repeating it, I think so. So financial statement analysis is also been given. Let me tell you which thing is which is more relevant. Just a minute. So now here it is the annual report for the government company, green company, and all those
Okay.
things. Here it is part of it, and the another one is the ratio analysis been given over here. They are uploaded or not somewhere. Ratio analysis one of the important aspect. The question 110% they may ask the question from here. You have to calculate the net operating profit margin. Go through with the formula. The ultimate one you have to mug up all those things. Means all those formula.
Okay.
Means dividend P ratio, dividend per share, and the dividend yield and liquidity ratio. All the things are totally based on the formula. Whatever the things they are trying to ask, you have to go through with it. And
Okay.
under means the rate of return, equity, and all those things they may ask the question from this side. Now under this uh, there is a last portion of one of the block, so that is the forensic accounting. So let me tell you about forensic accounting and what kind of a question they may ask about the forensic accounting. And under this, that is the various kinds of a fraud, and this is supposed to be the theoretical aspect. From the theoretical aspect they also ask the question from the 20 marks question. They may ask from the 10 marks question. So whenever you used to write the answer, so it is to be very much clear, and it is to be very much suggested to each and everyone. Try to write the section which is the question or the portion which has been asked. So always remember, do not write unnecessary thing. This will ultimately affect your image of the total copy whatever you have written. So if you are going to write unnecessary things in your copy, make sure that's can't be tolerated and that's not going to be entertained from any aspect. So whenever I find we under the various copies also, what the students are trying to write, they are just means a clear means doing a quorum or time kind of a quorum, and they are not mentioning it properly. तो आप जो भी चीजें आपसे क्वेश्चन पूछे जा रहे हैं आप उसी के बारे में ज्यादा बताओ, ज्यादा बेहतर है. तो जो भी इंपॉर्टेंट एस्पेक्ट है, ठीक है, उन सारी चीजों का आप, ये थ्योरेटिकल एस्पेक्ट है, पूरी यूनिट है थ्योरेटिकल एस्पेक्ट है. फॉरेंसिक अकाउंटिंग means they ask the question in a last question of the 15 marks. They ask the fraudulent financial reporting scheme, and what are the government initiatives are there, what kind of various institute is been established by the government about the forensic lab or something like that. So that you need to go through with it. The total unit is based on the theoretical aspect, and that's the same thing you are going to explain. Now under this there is a one more portion, human resource accounting. That is human resource accounting, and from the human resource accounting also, it has been given about the how you are going to calculate about the human resource auditing, cost accounting, and all those things, and how you are going to calculate the various indexes.
Okay, sir.
है तो ये भी देखिए, जो नीचे की जो पांचवी यूनिट है, ये पूरी थ्योरी बेस्ड है, तो आपकी थ्योरी यहाँ से हो सकती है. आंसर्स जब भी आप लिखें, whenever you are going to write the answer, you must mention the proper heading. Don't write into a paragraph. I think so you people are doing MBA and these things are need not to be explain or need not to be tell you, but then also I'm trying to explain कि अभी क्या है कि ये सारी चीजें आपको पॉइंट्स में क्लियरली मेंशन करिए, so that the person who is examiner or the evaluator who tries to check your copy, so in that section आपको आपकी कॉपी इस तरीके से ना हो कि हमें बहुत ज्यादा आपको समय देना पड़ रहा है कि एक चीज आप किस तरह लिख रहे हो. तो ट्राई टू राइट इनटू अ पॉइंट, सो दिस विल अल्टीमेटली रिफ्लेक्ट योर कॉपी. ठीक है, कई सारे मेथड्स दिए, ऑन द जॉब ट्रेनिंग, ऑफ द जॉब ट्रेनिंग, ऑन द वेरियस अलग मेथड्स, and this is calculation has been also been given under the human resource accounting. So they may ask the question about this, and the last section, emerging issues in accounting. So under this, some of the emerging issues they have discussed about the same thing, I think so, human resource accounting, nothing more. Yeah, they have explained. So the same thing they have uploaded again in the emerging issues of accounting. So from my end, these are the things, the whole means book I have tried to cover it, and I have tried to let you know how the questions may arise and how the questions they may ask. So
Okay.
these are important aspect from the आपके means examination point of view. Whenever I discuss about other point of view, कि यहाँ पर आपको ये सारी चीजें देखनी है, और इन सारी चीजों में आप देखें कि न्यूमेरिकल एस्पेक्ट एज वेल एज द थ्योरेटिकल एस्पेक्ट, यानी कि आपके जो क्वेश्चंस आते हैं वो बहुत स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड होते हैं. सो वन ऑफ द बेनिफिट दैट यू विल बी गेटिंग, दैट इज स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड क्वेश्चन दे मे आस्क, एंड दे आर आस्किंग आल्सो द स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड क्वेश्चन, and that you have to calculate this and you have to calculate this. So whenever you go for a final account, you must also always go with the adjustment, a kind of a adjustment they are asking. 4 to 5 adjustment would be there, and in that sections you have to, first of all, the ultimate and the one of the most important thing is you have to neat and clear. The out of the total marks, I think so 10% or 15% is also been given the way of presentation. That has not been clearly officially declared, but being as an evaluator of your course, I just try to tell you that that's also represents something like as a presentation. And I always try to prefer the student who are clearly presenting the things about writing their about the various format, writing the answers. Always into the theoretical aspect, you must also means try to explain the things in a graphics form, means a pie chart or something like as a tabulation form. So this will help us because you are writing the answer for me. I mean, for me, if you are writing these things, so this reflect that you are sincerely taking these things and you are sincerely contributing the portion of it where I'm trying to understand if that I'm getting each and everything very clearly. So
Okay, sir.
these are the things which is very relevant from my aspect, and from our aspect as the means a numerical question they are going to ask about short notes also you have to be clear, and they are also asking the question numerical as well as the theory. So try to solve at least 2 of the numerical. So this will also be a positive impact, because the writing a theory always is also one of the harmful, which I used to say, and you will be getting good marks they enter the numerical paper also. So try to score as much as you can from the numerical aspect also, from the theoretical aspect also. Now, anyone else who would like to ask the question or who would like to have some more discussion on these things, I'm here. So if you have any kind of a doubt on a particular topic or something like that, you may ask. Anyone else? The forum is open for the discussion. If you would like to, have some kind of a discussion, you may go.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Kishore Kumar. Yeah.
Yes, I was just trying to know whether if we go for trying the numerical questions, and because we are not that much accustomed and familiar with the numerical question due to the paucity of time, I just
Okay.
wanted to know whether there is step marking, or if we finally we are not able to get to the right answer, we will lose the entire marks. Is there any
All
step
right. I
marking
think so.
system?
Okay, I think so. You have joined quite late. That's why you are asking this question. As in the beginning only, I just told you that that is
Hmm.
totally depend upon the step marking is there, and
Hmm.
on each and every step you will be getting the marks. And as you need to be proficient, it doesn't matter. So you whether you are having a time or not. Since if you are not in a position to devote time for your own study, so it's very means. Surprise something like that if you are not contributing for your own time, so try to arrange the time from your own side, because you have to give the examination. And as you ask the question that
No, it's not
means
about
from the numerical.
it's not about contributing time, sir. I'll just stop you. Because this
Hmm.
semester particularly we have been very lately admitted. We got admitted as late as on
No worries,
20th
no
of
worries. These are
October.
the things that need not to be discussed. Okay, let me tell you about the straightforward your answer. So means if you have a something that is numerical, it is the step marking. So if you go through with the theory also, that also contributes the equal marks, equivalent marks is there. So
Okay.
whatever you are writing, you have to be very specific with your answer. If you are going through with the numerical, you have to clearly mention each and everything, and all the things, these things to be clearly mentioned in a numerical aspect also. So your
Right.
answer, your way of presentation, each and everything matters, and because you are having a marks on each and every step.
Right, sir. Right,
The
sir.
same process is applied with the theoretical aspect also. Anyone else who would like to ask the question and have a discussion? Anyone else who would like to have some kind of a doubt or some kind of a query? Please go through if you have a previous year paper also. So if you have a previous year paper, so you must go through with these things. प्रीवियस ईयर पेपर्स आप जरूर एक बार देख लेना, क्योंकि उससे क्या होता है कि आइडिया, यू विल बी गेटिंग अ काइंड ऑफ आइडिया with these things. Anyone else who would like to ask the question?
Sir, what is a marginal cost?
Marginal cost. What is marginal cost, or how you are going to calculate? What you are going? Means a simple one.
Simple.
यानी देखो marginal is as the word says, अंडर दिस अ काइंड ऑफ अ कैलकुलेशन. मार्जिनल मतलब होता है जो डिफरेंस की बात करते हैं. जैसे मार्जिनल यूटिलिटी पढ़ा है कभी?
No, sir.
Okay, it's a part of the economics, no worries. Marginal is the difference. Let me tell you with a very frank example. You ask the particular product in a shop, and you say that the it is of the 2000, and you say that please with the help of the bargaining and all these things, you just said that you just give me it in 1800. He immediately used to say कि मैडम कितना पैसा बचता है, हमारी 5 रुपए की जो मार्जिन है. That's reflect the difference of the total cost out of the selling cost. That is the margin and the difference we try to find out. Yani change into the cost upon the change into the quantity, you may call it as a marginal costing or a marginal cost, and the additional unit which is contributed and the additional amount which is added towards the total cost is known as a marginal costing. So you may go through margin is clearly a difference one, a kind of a additional one is known as a marginal costing. Anyone
Oh,
else?
Margin, we can call it as a profit or what, sir? With this
Sorry?
margin you mentioned, no? Is it a profit? We can mention it as a profit, is it,
No,
of
no,
a
you
product?
can't say it. It's just known as a, no, no, you can't say it as a profit or it is a loss. It is something like as an additional one. Margin. Margin, you may call it as kind of a difference is there from the total cost.
Okay.
Anyone else?
Yeah, actually, I was asking, can you provide us any PDF in which that we have important questions?
No, no, nothing is like that. No important
Like,
PDF or something is there. So you
important
can
topics
go through with
PDF,
this.
like
No, 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 not no important. The thing which I have to discuss, I have discussed means, since the beginning of the class. I have taken the 45 to 1 hour for the only the important section of what we are part of the examination. So again, it won't be possible for me to again start with the initial of the unit. You have to go through basically with the final account, one numerical aspect of the final account, one portion of the cash flow statement, and one the common size. So these are the containing a good marks, scoring marks, ABC analysis, a part of the theoretical aspect, and the various other aspect from the means emerging issues, the forensic accounting and the human resource accounting. You have to clearly go through with it. So these are the portions you may from the examination point of view, or otherwise I just told you that yeah, means you have to go through with the previous year paper. आप एक बार previous year paper जरूर move कर लीजिएगा, तो उससे क्या होता है कि आपकी चीजें बहुत आसान हो जाती हैं, चीजें समझ में आ जाती है, पता चल जाता है कि किस सेक्शन से ज्यादा क्वेश्चन बार बार आ रहे हैं. Anyone
Okay.
else who would like to ask a question? Anyone?
Actually, sir, I'm a science student, sir, and I've joined really late, sir. I don't have any background of any accounting, sir, nothing, sir, and it's like a fresh, I'm starting, sir. And when I start, sir, however, down the lane, it's very few days for me to, understand everything. Sir, can you just to make us more, maybe people might be there who have got different background than me. So, however, for me, sir, if you can, tell something like, the basic terminologies related to accounting that may help me or
No,
during
what
my.
the kind of accounting? Because accounting is very vast. The total of the chartered accountant, they are totally, getting with the accounts only. So only what the particular topic. So as I've discussed about, very beginning, I've discussed about the types of account, types of terminology, salary, rent. These are the things, and the time is not very much, scary for you people. As I told you, whether you have taken the admission very late or it hardly matters. The kind of a web series you try to go through with the 3 hours 4 hours, so that the same thing here. You have to apply, you have to go through with the various videos for your own study. If you have to devote your time. Doesn't means if you have on a particular topic also, if you are not able to understand, or a particular terminology if you can say, then I can explain you, because out of the important it means it won't be possible for me to whole accounting how I can explain you, means each and every terminology. I don't know whether you understand or not. Like as a in case of a personal accounting, I discuss about the prefix, suffix, about the prepaid expense and these things. So I know that these are the things that it is very difficult for any of the individual to understand these things. So that's why I've explained. Out of this, what kind of topics which you are not able to understand or which is important for you, that is also one of the important aspects. Like as a cash flow statement. So the person who is asking about the important, question, I think Nishant Tiwari is there, and he was asking about it. So you must also go through with the cash flow statement. One question will be there, a part of it. It might be also, means I'm not sure, means of giving confirmation. The question may ask about cash flow statement, operating activity, investing activity, and the financing activity. Wherever you are applying for the numerical, wherever you are going for the numerical, proper formatting, proper formula is also one of the important aspect that you have to clearly let down. So this is important from my side.
So can you help explain, sir, how to prepare the balance sheet, sir?
Pardon?
Sir, can you explain, sir, how to prepare a balance sheet, sir?
That is not totally a format. That is totally we have a, proper format is there. Let me try to show you. Just a minute. A balance sheet is just a known as financial positions of the business, and under this you can easily find out a proper format.
So we
Just a minute. A proper format is there for the balance sheet, and out of those format, only you have to fill the amount which is been given. Okay, so that is known as a balance sheet. And just a second, let me share my screen.
Thank you.
No.
Checking. Yes. Good. See the body.
Here it is with किसी की mic on है, please close that. Anyone, ठीक है. Now here it is been given about the balance sheet and the format is also been given. Hopefully देखो ये balance sheet आपकी ये सारी चीजों को इन्होंने clearly mention किया हुआ है कि लाइबिलिटीज एक साइड होती है, एसेट्स एक साइड होते हैं. लाइबिलिटीज की जो लैंड एंड बिल्डिंग है, ये सारे आइटम्स आपको दिए रहेंगे. द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग यू हैव टू प्रिपेयर विद योरसेल्फ अबाउट विद द वेरियस फॉर्मेट, assets, liability, plant and machinery, furniture, stock. So these are the things you have to calculate the amount. You have to only note down these things. ठीक है. और कैश का जो सेक्शन है वो सब, ये सारी इंपॉर्टेंट सेक्शंस है जो आपको यहाँ पर क्लियरली. नाउ द फर्स्ट वन इज
Swani,
नाउ द अनदर वन. सॉरी.
sorry sir, sorry
Now
sir. Not-
now here it is the liabilities. यानी एक साइड assets होंगे, the another side left side carries the liabilities one. Liability means capital one. It includes the revenue, it includes the credit side of the profit and loss account, and these things has been a part of the capital, and that you have to also mention. So that's why I said कि कई बार क्वेश्चन आपके फंस जाते हैं, सॉल्व नहीं होते, लेकिन फॉर्मेट आपका पूरा बना हुआ होना चाहिए, because it carries the step marking. So you have to be very much sincere with these things. And here is the outstanding expenses. आउटस्टैंडिंग देखिए, आपको सिंगल देखिए आउटस्टैंडिंग है, जैसे मैंने कहा ना आउटस्टैंडिंग सैलरी, तो सिंगल किसी एक की रुकी होगी, तभी यहाँ पे आउटस्टैंडिंग एक्सपेंसेस आ रहे हैं. लोन्स हैं, बिल्स पेबल हैं, एंड दीज आर नोन टू बी एज a balance sheet, and that we have to prepare with the use of proper form. Anyone else who would like to ask a question?
So could you please show an example with like real numbers? I mean, this balance sheet was not.
Miss, how I have to show?
Just an example, like how the question will come, on preparing balance sheet and how you can fill those tables basically.
The table. This
I
is
am
not a
also like
table.
Abhin. Mm-hmm.
This is not something like as a table that you have to fill. You have to calculate the amount, you have to post the amount, and these are the things under the balance sheet. So let me tell you again. Just hold on. I'm trying my best to.
So if you can show a question which can come, then probably it will help in
Okay.
understanding better. I mean, I'm also not from commerce background,
Major of
so
the
I
MBA
can just.
students are not from the commerce background.
Okay, so.
Means for the balance sheet also only you are asking.
Yeah, sir, same, yeah.
Just a second. All right. So this is the one of the question that you are trying to ask about the prepare a trading and profit and loss account in the balance sheet of this company. So this is the question has been given stock, cash, bank, and all those things about the credit balance also and the debit balance also. So these are the things which is used to pay. That's why it's put into a debit side. All right. And machinery data this has been given, and the solution is that this is the trading and profit and loss account that how you are going to calculate. Opening stock is also been given, purchase is there, sales is there. This is how you are going to calculate, and proper format is there. You have to go through with it कि आपने इसको कैसे सॉल्व करना है. ठीक है, इसके साथ आपको कई सारे यहाँ के आइटम्स मिल रहे होंगे, और अगर आपको फॉर्मेट याद है देन ओनली आपको ये सारी चीजें समझ में आएंगी. Now there is a trading and profit and loss, and this is the balance sheet, which is the amount which is transferred from this side. And here is the net loss is there. That's why you can see that the 28,000 amount is been profit has been given as it is the net loss. If it is the profit one, it is always been added. Otherwise it is a loss one. That's why it's been subtracted. So some of the drawing amount is also been subtracted. And these are the items you need not. This is not something like as a table. You have to frame you have to draw the balance sheet also. So this is the cash, bank, machinery under the total of the format of the balance sheet that you need to explain each and every item. And under the balance sheet, this is the total one that is always be equal under the balance sheet. So these are the balance sheet and the various portions been given. So you have to this is the simple question. And if you know the person who knows the item where to put, he or she can easily understand. And means if you are not in a position to understand this thing, you have to go through with the solving of the question. First of all, you have to go through with the trading and profit and loss account. Once you are able to understand,
Sound is not here, sir. Display is
might be
gone.
also be asked these things. These things, Pinky, please just mute your mic. So these are the same things which might they may ask into the CA final examination. So the students who are giving the CA final examination, they are also preparing the profit and trading account and a profit and loss account, trading account, and the balance sheet. It means that they are working so hard and they have to contribute their time, go through with the various video of the YouTube, how the basics or the fundamentals of trading and profit and loss account and the balance sheet. With all these, you have to complete and prepare these questions. Anyone else? Anyone else who would like to answer? I mean, so who would like to have any question? Or otherwise, from syllabus, you have to go through with it. Previous year paper, as I told you, some of the questions, some of the important portion also I have told you. So please go through with these things. You will realize these are the important section that you are going to confine. Any other question? Go through with the various videos, short videos, or the fundamentals of preparation of trading and profit and loss account, or the fundamentals of these subject, or the particular topic. Okay, as a cash flow statement, how you are going to prepare the cash flow statement. With the help of it, you have to simply understand, and simply you have to create a cash flow statement. So the things which you are not able to understand, you must mug up the format of that particular section. So that's a major portion that you need to go through with it.
Sir, I have a very basic doubt, sir. What is cash flow statement, sir?
Okay, let me tell you what is the cash flow statement. I can tell you, but this is not the question which is going to come in the examiner. Cash flow statement is one of the statement which is prepared by each and every firm to know the actual cash position of the business. Cash might be inflow, it might be outflow. So whether if you purchase the machine, it's an inflow or outflow. This is the basic question which I would like to ask you, Abhinandan. If you purchase a machine, cash is inflow or outflow?
Sir, cash is inflow, sir.
Cash is inflow when you purchase the machine.
I,
Actually, you have to make the effort. Frankly speaking, if you are not,
Outflow.
that is the outflow. Very simple. That is outflow.
Sir, any industrial machine you're talking about, sir?
Any machine, if you are purchasing, that the cash is outflow. That's very simple. Whenever you purchase,
Sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I
make
stand corrected. So it's
okay,
a
no
cash,
worry. Just
sir,
make the
outflow, outflow.
effort. You have to make the effort. This is the simple one, simplest one that I am asking. So whenever you purchase the machine, it is the cash outflow. So under the numerical aspect, they ask means you have to calculate the cash flow statement about the various items. A 2-year figure is being given. Suppose that a machine is being given, a machine amount of 2022 is being given of 2 lakh, and 2023 is 1 lakh. So it means that a part of machine is being sell out or it is being depreciated. So if it is not been mentioned, it is depreciated, it means that it is being sell out. सपोज करिए अगर जो भी चीजें इंक्रीज करती हैं तो वो हमेशा एडिशन में दिखाते हैं, यानी पॉजिटिव वे में दिखाते हैं. जब भी जो कोई चीज डिक्रीज करती है उसे हम नेगेटिव दिखाते हैं और उसका लेकिन उसको ब्रैकेट में लिखेंगे. That is a major part of the cash flow statement that you need to go through. Anyone else who would like to ask the question?
sir, I have one question. If we are taking a loan, okay, your bank is giving a loan, it will be cash inflow or cash outflow? If a bank
Whenever
is giving,
you take the loan and bank gives you loan, is that simple a cash flow, a cash inflow?
Inflow.
Because
if our firm is a
inflow.
bank, sir, if our firm is a bank, okay, and we are giving a loan, then it's cash inflow or outflow.
If you are making the, don't create something like as a hypothetical question and it is not going to come in your examination. You have to just solve the question. But let me also answer your question, that if you are a firm or your firm is a bank, something like that, you are creating a hypothetical question that is going to come in your examination. So if you are a bank, if you are giving a loan, that is the outflow. You have to simply understand whether the cash is inflow or outflow. Doesn't matter your assets or decrease your liability. You have to not bothered about your assets and liability. You have to simply focus on cash movement. It is inflow, then it is going to addition. It is outflow, it is going to be simply subtraction. Nothing more. And don't be, something like as a means doing something experiment like this. You have to just simply focus on your examination. Okay, this is the format which is given, how you are going to solve the question. They are not going to that particular limited is doing the business of this and now doing the bank and are giving the loan. Now identify whether it is inflow or outflow. For the basic and fundamental, you can understand these things. But as examination is coming and you have to focus on it, you have just try clearly to solve the question which is a part of the examination. That is the cash inflow and the cash outflow. Anyone else who would like to ask the question?
Yes, sir. In the same regard, I think our confusion is we are getting loan from the bank. It is not asset; it is a liability only, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, being a liability, we are thinking it is a loss from our end, so it is cash outflow. I mean, we are trying to put too many jargons together, like that is how we are not able to catch the simple concepts here.
So that's why I'm saying, no, you need not to go through with the various jargons and the technical aspect. You have to simply understand whether if you are, you're a firm, if you are getting a loan, that is the inflow. If you are a bank, you are, sanctioning the loans to the others, that is the outflow. That's to be very simple.
Okay, so when we are considering the cash flow statement, just concentrate on cash inflow outflow. That's all, and put the
Exactly,
entry
exactly.
based on it. Don't worry
Yeah,
about
exactly.
asset or liability or future after 1 year, 2 year, what is going
Doesn't
to happen.
matter. It
Nothing.
hardly
Okay.
matters. It
Yeah.
is none of your business what you are doing.
Got
Anyone
it, sir.
else?
That's simple. Yeah.
If you have any kind of a doubt, you may ask. Anyone else who would like to ask the question if you have any kind of a doubt? As I'm waiting, if you have any kind of a doubt, so otherwise we need to means wind up the sessions or a kind of a problem. If you're facing a problem, I can understand. You have to go through with the, it's not possible for me to on a Google Meet. I can explain. It means I have to solve the question. This is something like as a doubt, not the basics of accounts. If you don't know, anyone else who would like to ask a question furthermore?
No, sir.
Okay, okay. So
Sir,
from the
this is a
Delhi,
general question, not from MMPC-004. Yesterday we had a marketing session, sir, where they were saying that the product has to be updated on a regular basis. Every time the demand changes, consumer needs changes, so we keep updating the product. So, from accounting perspective, what will help this achieve this, sir? Like as an investment purpose, when I'm investing money, I'm buying machine and I'm doing everything, thinking that this product is going to survive in the market for some time. So,
means,
but what happens is if the product has to keep changing, I have to update my machines, I have to change the raw materials, I have to change the people skills and everything. So from accounting, since yesterday I'm thinking like which part of accounting will help me understand this changing business needs from the consumer side, and which statement or which
this is a part of the economics where we try to. Are you getting what I'm trying to speak?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please tell.
Okay, so this is not a part of the accounting. This is the part of, you may call it as a part of the economics. When we go with the demand forecasting, we try to understand the particular product. It is means being forecasted, and it is being estimated on a particular, test and preference of the customer. So whenever the customers tries to, predict or try to estimate something like as what they are trying to prepare, means focusing on what kind of things. So on the basis of that, the companies tries to make the changes as per the requirement of the particular product.
Okay, so business economics will cover this question. Okay, thank you, sir.
Definitely, it is the part of the economics where the we need to understand about the utility, we need to understand about the demand forecasting, we need to understand the various kinds of the tax product. So that's entirely part of the economics. And whenever
Okay,
we
sir.
think about other aspect of the marketing from the rest of the world, it is the part of selling. Anything else who would like to ask the
Sir,
question?
what kind of question we will expect in business accounting?
Means with which paper code?
Sir, 004.
Business accounting, what kind of question I've already discussed? I've already discussed what kind of a question they are going to come. So if you have late joined, it's your problem. And the measure of the things that we have already discussed, means what kind of a question, a theoretical as well as the numerical aspect. So we focused on those things only. And otherwise, if you have any kind of a question, you may ask fast. Anyone else who would like to ask the question? So
Sir,
we
in
should wind
double,
up.
sir,
Okay, okay, okay.
in double accounting system, I have problem, sir.
Yeah, what?
Problem in understanding, sir.
What you are not understanding?
Means there are always two accounts. So how credit and debit how it is accounted in both accounts in double accounting system?
Vijay Lakshmi, do you think I have answered this question?
Yes, sir. We discussed double entry system. Everything we
Please,
have when
it's
there
a
is an
humble
entry, there
request
is
from
a
each one of
expense.
you. Just a minute. It's a humble request from each one of you. Whenever the class is scheduled, try to join on a on a time basis. So otherwise, I'm not going to repeat again and again. So this is not something like for again the new person is going to join at this time and again he is going to ask this question. So these are the things that I'm not going to entertain. And Vijay Lakshmi, can you easily explain the things about the debit and credit? Sir, please go through with the basics of the accounting, the types of the account, personal account, nominal account, and the real account, and their nature, and how they are behaving it, and how they are trying to react on it. You have to know the fundamentals, basic rules of those accounting, and about the nature of the accounting. If you know the rules, you know the debit, you know the credit, and with all these things you are able to understand about the double entry system. If you are getting the salary, it is the income for you, but it is the expense for the owner of the particular company. So for one of the one person, if you are getting the amount, is the income for him, and the rest of the people will be the expense. So you are going to be credited, your account is being credited, your account or your salary is being credited, and you are being credited as you are the part of it, and you are the part of being as a personal account, and the salary is supposed to be the nominal account. Okay, so nominal account nature is there, debit all expenses and losses, while the personal account, debit what comes and credit what goes out. And these are the rules that you must understand, various kinds of rules, personal, real, and nominal account. With the on that basis, you will be able to understand about various sections of double entry system. That's why it is said as a double entry system, means a two-sided accounting is there. Anyone else who would like to ask? Anyone else who would like to ask the question? Means apart from this.
Sir, I want to ask any book. Can you suggest any book?
Means what kind of book?
Any book for accounting?
Account. That's the
Basic
11th
book.
and 12th. If you means you are from which background?
Engineering background.
Means science background.
Yeah, science background.
All right. So that's a basic need. And there is also means there is been given types of account, what kinds of account.
Sir, we couldn't hear you for the last 1 minute.
There
I think
seems
so.
to
Major of the
be,
people.
sir, there seems to be some communication error from your side. We are not able to listen properly.